I'll take you. This is a story I heard from a nurse I know. She worked in a private hospital that specialized in terminal care, with half of the patients being elderly and in critical conditions. One night, she received a call from a patient's room. The caller was an old woman, almost in a vegetative state due to advanced dementia. "What is it, Grandma?" she asked softly, leaning in closer. The old woman slightly opened her eyelids and whispered, "I'll take you with me." "Name?" "Pardon? What did you say, Grandma?" The nurse couldn't quite make out her words and asked her again. The old woman murmured once more before completely closing her eyes. "Name?" The nurse remembered hearing that name. One of the old woman's visitors was a middle-aged woman with that name. As she had feared, the next day, the old woman passed away. A little while later, the nurse was in the nurse's station when the old woman's son and his wife arrived, bringing some sweets. As expected, the son's wife had the same name as the old woman's last words. The nurse hesitated, wondering if she should share the old woman's final words with the wife. It felt inappropriate and ominous, so in the end, she remained silent. About a week later, she was on the emergency duty shift. While she was on standby in the nurse's station late at night, the call signal went off. An ambulance arrived, bringing in a woman in critical condition. It was that same name. Rushing to the break room to get the absent resident doctor, she called out, "We have an emergency. Please hurry." As she reached for the break room door and swung it open, she fainted. She was later awoken by a security guard and found that she had lost consciousness for nearly an hour. During that time, Aname had succumbed to heart disease. She was unsure how well the new nurse and the resident doctor had performed their medical procedures. However, she felt it was her fault. The resident confessed to her afterward that he had dozed off while on standby. In fact, he had been experiencing sleep paralysis. Now, the question remains, what did she really see?